Hmm. Well, she didn't hop on a plane. She actually drove all the way over here. She lived in Kansas, and of course I live in Texas, so that wasn't too far compared to your friend.
Yeah.
But you know, I totally agree with you guys on the whole drama situation. This is a fucking gaming system, not a dating website. Secondly, if you got drama, go
Well,
take it somewhere
some
else.
people view it different.
I mean, I mean, how do I say this? I don't disagree, but it's a. I come here to enjoy playing video games. Period. If I fall in love, then I fall in love. If it's online, then that's okay. But if you're gonna cause drama in the process, I'm not okay with that. That's where I draw the line. Because I'm not gonna come here just to listen to a bunch of bickering and drama and bullshit. Mm-mm. I gotta deal with that at work. I had to deal with that when I was in high school. I don't want to do that shit no more.
I got a question. Is it when a girl plays a game, a guy has to be on nice to her,
Nope.
and they're less likely to kill her? Yeah, it's true.
It well,
It's
let's
true.
put it. Let's put it.
Get on Grand Theft Auto and play as
Oh, I
a
know.
character, and I bet you guys won't try to be. They'll try to befriend you. Why do the guys get so sensitive when they see girls on the game and they don't want to kill girls? I mean, I don't fucking know though. Like, you're never gonna meet this girl in real life, so I don't understand why that happens.
I mean, I draw the line. I mean, if you're a female and you're gonna come after me and you're a higher level, damn straight I'm gonna shoot you. I don't care who you are. But if you're a low level and you can't really defend yourself, I won't go after you. That's just how I am. Because, think about it. If there's no new players playing this game, then you're gonna be stuck with the same people that you've been fighting for the past week, and that's probably gonna get old. And then, if so many people that are new decide, hey, you know what, I'm done with GTA, I'm getting tired of this and that, the only people that are going to be left are going to be a bunch of tryhards. Now you just got a bunch of tryhards fighting each other and you get caught in the mess. Guess what, GTA ain't fun anymore. Not even if they drop a new DLC that you always wanted. It ain't going to be worth it.
Oh, don't join. Back out and join a new game. This game sucks. Yeah, back out and join the game, and then I'll turn you in. I don't know why my game's been lagging all fucking day.
There's not really that much parts on this vehicle. I did take the crankshaft out. Okay, that's good. I can take out the sway bar. Rubber bushing. What about the car parts?
And I just want something to look like they did.
Shit, I even done the military Jeep. Vicky, why did you leave? I mean, we all know you're the basic bitch, but come on. Don't mean you have to walk out. Oh.
It's like a black man that walks out on his kids.
It's a terrible sight. Never come back, even if they were going to the store for cigarettes and milk.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, most people, when we talk about it, people get all pissed off. Oh, well, that's rude. Tell me, is it accurate or is it just being racist? No, it's accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you go, to be honest with you, it's not, you know, oh, well, black people are majority to go to jail because white people just don't like black people. No, it's because 90% of them are in gangs. If you look at every single gang ratio, half the populations in those gangs are either Hispanic or blacks. Basic fact. Maybe about 5% is white. Now, I'm not just saying that those are the only two races. I mean, of course, you got Chinese gangs, but they're all the way in China. Majority. 90% of people in prison are either the old white people who got crazy and killed someone, Hispanics, or blacks that were in gangs or doing drug deals that got caught. That's just the basic truth. That ain't racist.
Yeah, I know. Basic truth.
I mean, I don't look at, you know, every single black person as a criminal. Hell no. That is wrongly accusing someone for something they probably never done. And that's not the way I live. But the way that people act is the reason why I judge them. Like this whole protesting, I'm okay with it. You're right, cops have been not the best, but not all of them are bad, and yet every single one of them gets treated as if they are bad. And then, you know, most of them like, oh, well, fuck the police. I'm like, you know what, you say that now, but what if I ask you these questions? What if some other black person, or Hispanic, comes to your door, and they were your best friend, and they decide to say, you know what, fuck you, there's no cops, they're not gonna stop me because there's none, I'm gonna rob your bitch ass. Who are you gonna call to get your shit back?
Oh, did it?
But who is the first person you would call? 911. Cops.
This motherfucker shot for him.
And I'm not saying that they don't abuse their power. Yeah, some of them do abuse their power, but the ones that actually do their job are the ones that are quitting because they're getting tired of taking all the bullshit.
Like they say, do bad apples and shit.
It's like that saying, some bad apples fall from the tree, but not all apples are bad. Or was it, all apples fall from the tree, but half of them are bad and half of them are good, and you don't know which one is which. Until you've seen their action, by then it's probably too late. But the best way to tell on who is good cop and who's a bad cop Simple. It's the way that they pull you over or have a conversation with you. Period. If they try to pull you out of the vehicle for a broken taillight and try to arrest you for that, bad cop. But if they let you go with a warning saying, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to get this fixed," that's a good cop.
It depends what you did.
Yeah, it depends on the crime or the situation.
Oh shit, I'm back.
Alright.
I'm lagging. This game. Fucking week you left. I don't know.
Of course, with there not being a whole lot of parts.
Yeah, it's still the same game. Just fucking brown.
Welcome back,
Just
Wiki.
join a new game.
Do I got what? Actually I do, but I don't have it downloaded. I mean, me and my brother used to play it, but of course he's being too busy creating kids. I mean, he's got his second one coming, which is in 8 days, of course, but he had his first one almost 2 years ago. He turns 2 in November. So next month he'll be 2. Wait a minute, it's October. My niece is about to be born. So he and her are going to be 11 months apart. Just like me and my little brother. What? Okay, that is just, that is, yeah, I mean, that's kind of freaky, right? And my older brother's actually half brother. We have the same mother, just different father. Yeah, his father committed suicide the day he was born. Then his mom remarried with my father, had me and my little brother. They got divorced. My mother got remarried to someone else and had a couple kids. I don't know if they're still together or not.
Big fan.
My dad's side, well, I'm gonna see if I can paint the engine block. I'm about to see.
This one's loaded up.
Nope, you cannot. Damn it.
I'll join you in a second.
Thank you. I know, I sneeze in the weirdest way. So yeah, right now I am building a Dodge Charger. And I'm not talking about the 2018 or the 2005 version. No, I'm talking about like old muscle. About maybe 1960, maybe 1970. Somewhere around in there. Ooh, I can do an engine swap. If I find another one, I'm gonna put a supercharged engine in there. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I also got my favorite looking beauty over here. I can't wait to clean that bitch up. A Chrysler Car Dabla. Oh, I do. I used to work, well, not work in a mechanic shop. When I was in high school, I was in a mechanic shop class, so I was taught on most of the stuff. I even took an engine apart, and within 3 weeks before school ended. 3 weeks to take it apart, but I never got to put it back together because I was a senior and I was about to graduate. Alright, so we need, what should I build first? Should I build the actual bottom chassis and stuff like that, or build the engine? Good idea. Well, I already got like the suspension cross member in. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put the back piece in. Oh, I don't have one. So what do I need? A leaf spring rear drive axle. Alright, I'm gonna see what parts I need. So we're building a spring, or a leaf spring. So we're gonna need 4 leaf spring U-bolts. I only have 1, so I'm gonna need 3. I'm gonna need 1 rear axle knuckle housing B. I'm gonna need, I think, 4 wheel hub floors. Basically, it's just a wheel hub. I wish I could. Okay, so I'm gonna need one of these leaf spring plates.
You need help grabbing him?
So 3 of those. I need 1 of those. I need 1 of those. I'm gonna need maybe 4 of those, or 3 of those. Gonna need 2 of those, 2 of these. Gonna need 1 of these, 2 of these. And we're gonna go ahead and throw 2 of those in. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. That's for the front. I need a front sway ball B. Oh. Go ahead.
Carry him.
Alright, that side of Will is done. I'm gonna put the same Will type. I mean, you can do a whole lot with this vehicle. You can do different build mods too. Well, it depends on the vehicle or the build you're going with. For like this one, I can do an engine swap with multiple engines. I can add a supercharge, we can add a air scoop on the top, which then if I go to a special other website in this game, I can get a special hood to where it has that hole in the middle of the hood where the engine scoop can come down or go through, as well as brake lights. Well, I gotta see if there's any cool ones. I look at my builds as which direction I'm gonna go with it. Now, if I find another one of these chargers, I'm gonna do one with the air scoop. So I'm gonna do a supercharge. This one's just gonna be a regular build, so I know exactly what I need to do to actually build one. You can't always fuck with the racer, or you can't always do with racers until you do a classic. And me, I always start with classics. Why? That's just me. Alright, now here's a cool thing. You know how I was telling you, oh, I need this piece, that piece, right? When I was doing the whole two and two things, I just finished the whole back axle. All I gotta do is put the rims and tires on, but I gotta buy new ones. Now we are gonna go work on the front. Oh wait, no, I cannot work on the front. I mean, I can, I just need to get these two things built. Which is the front spring system. And yes, these machines, like the one that's right there, and here, all these other parts that you see are actual what you see in a shop. This is what can no. This is what separates the springs and reattaches them whenever you replace them, or if you can get them fixed. Majority of your springs you cannot fix. The cap and the base, yeah, you can sometimes fix those. This is where you attach the wheel to the tire, and then this is where they actually balance your tire. So whenever you go and get your wheels balanced, or your vehicle balanced, they literally take your wheels off of your car and then balance them to make sure that they're still good. If not, then they would recommend you to get your you know, tires, or basically your tires, to get them changed. This is a battery charger, of course. It charges your battery. Your batteries, they can live a long time. You just need to learn how to take care of them. This thing actually helps you with the engine bay. No, all vehicles need a battery. That's the jump start. yeah, for the electrical grids and stuff like that. But then it's also, think about it, your engine cannot start without a battery. Your engine cannot start without a gearbox. Your vehicle cannot start without a starter, because the starter is right where the gearbox is. And let's just put it this way, if you have no gearbox, you have no drive shaft. If you have no drive shaft, you have no wheels going anywhere. So each key component that you put onto a vehicle helps the other parts do their job, which makes you have a good vehicle. For like this, you can see the diagram. This engine right here, that's just a block. You have your oil pan back down underneath. It's usually sitting like exactly right above the cross member chassis, because that's the second part that's holding the axle. Because if you're just gonna have your drive shaft connected to your gearbox, which is attached to your back of the engine, that engine's gonna flop right out from the bottom. But of course, you can't have any of that without a cross-member chassis, because your front suspension is actually going to be attached to it. Okay, so everything that I built, or that I got, was morely for the front and or for the back, but I got some for the front. So I had one bottom. I'm gonna need two top. So one there. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need one of these. Maybe, you know, I'll just buy two. Which one did I have there? I have a knuckle, yeah, knuckle C. I'm gonna need one of those. We're gonna need two of the, oh wait, no, I don't need two of those. Oh well. It's good to have a little bit of extra so that, you know, when you build your next build, they're ready to go. Alright, now I have majority of the, wait a minute, what? Oh, I need upper arm. What was it, B or regular? Yeah, it's regular. So we need two of those. And I need rubber bushing bearings. For your rubber bushing bearings, most of the time when you look at the vehicle model, just from the parts that you're putting on there, it looks like it's not even attached to anything. No. You know that when you go to your vehicle, you have that rubber plastic thing that's around the what is it? The fender? The fender that's above the tire? That's all that is. No, not the mud slap. Mud slap is on the back of the tire. I'm talking about like the whole guard that's like between the actual metal body and the tire. That thin plastic rubbery cover. That is basically all over. Where that wheel bearing is attached to is in that area. It's actually attached inside, so it's all connected to the actual body. So that wheel bearing, or that rubber bearing, actually allows the arm to go up and down so that your axle doesn't break whenever. Actually, no, it doesn't. I got that wrong. It's that spring that moves up. That when you lift your hood open, You got your front tires where you normally are when you look in the hood. Here, I'll show you. Watch the yellow light or the white dot. So you see this hub right here. Usually you have like a black circle that's going to be in there. That's the top of the suspension, which is like right here. Now some games can't really do the proportions correctly. Just like Michael Bay. Some of the vehicles that he had, yeah, some of the Transformers, he had to use certain vehicles for their size to make it, you know, actually work. Even though the vehicles were not their actual, you know, selves. You can race it. Well, not like race it with other people. It's just, you know, you can test to see if it's running good, if you know, if something's terrible, if you need to adjust something. I mean, it's kind of in there. You can also sell the vehicle, but of course I'm in Sandbox, so I got 900 mil, so. But I'm only testing the vehicles out, seeing how to build them, so whenever I do start, I know exactly. Only DLC vehicles you can do. I have all the DLCs. They're pretty cheap. They're like $1 something. Some of them are like $3, but whatever. Let me go to the parking because I got some of them. All of those in that first list, the very bottom one is an actual Ford. Everything else is in-game. All of these except for the Porsche 911 Turbo S, which I did complete that one. That one is finished. All of these except for the Mercedes-Benz and the Ford Mustang Mach 1 are all in-game. And then the rest, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those vehicles are DLC. I got one here that's DLC. Don't get mixed up with that Mazda XR3. That's actually in-game. I already looked. The Dodge Challenger. Oh, wait a minute. I'm building the... Wait a minute. I have a Dodge Challenger? I'm building the Charger. Oh. Did I mess up? Yeah. Alright, so you have... The Jeep. Jeep is actually added into the game. It's not a DLC. But the Lotus, Dodge, and the Chrysler are DLC vehicles in this section. Now you do supercars. Yeah, I got a Dodge Viper, GTS. I did the Maserati, but I got a Pagani. You see it, the second car on top. Yeah. I have another one too. I got a Porsche 911 Camaro, which is the car that, you know, that one with the golden rims? No, the car, I think it's a new one. But you know that black car with the chrome orange rims that I did? That's that car. Koenigsegg, where? No, it's a Porsche 911. It's a model. Yeah, these cars are actual cars that they actually pulled from real life. We got Pagani Zonda Revolution. Yeah, well, they spell revolution differently. I got another Dodge Viper GTS. Oh, wait a minute. The Porsche Carrera, that's the one I built, not the other one. The other one is one that I haven't touched yet. And that's basically some of them. I think oh, wait. When I go to the racetrack, you see two of these? That's the Mazda X3R. Mazda RX-3. But of course, there is a Mazda RX-7. But this is not a DLC vehicle, and anything that's a DLC has the word DLC on it. So yeah, the Ford F-150, I do have a Dodge Ram. I believe I do. I'm supposed to have a Dodge Ram. Somewhere. Yeah. Dodge Ram STR T10. It's the red one. Yeah, that's the well, I think the one I got was a single cab. The Ford F350 Super Dirty 2WD. That one's actually cleaned. I just fixed that one up. I forgot what episode I did that one in. But yeah, let me pull let me put one of these cars up. I gotta do some work on it. I mean, it's not major work. I mean, it will run. Don't get me wrong, it will run. It's just but it often not. And to be honest with you, I don't know what it sounds like. I have never driven it. But this is, yeah, all of it is stock from what I bought from the auction. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look at it real quick. See? All the question marks, no, not stock. Everything that is question mark, I don't know the condition. Anything is in the 80s or green that you see, or yellow or red, is the current status that it's in. So yes, it's in good shape, but it can be in better shape when I repair it. Not really. I mean, all I gotta do, well, kinda. It's like restoring like one of these. Like this is the Chrysler that I was talking about. And this is the Dodge Challenger. Or not Challenger, Charger. This is what it looked like when I bought it from the junkyard. And this is after I restored the rust off with the welder and I cleaned the interior. Which makes it a good... I really like that light blue, but you know me, I like black. Especially with... But you can also start the car here. Now, as you can tell, when I started the engine, listen very carefully. Now, I'm not talking about the engine when it finally started. It's how long it took. That means that there's some problems with the engine. Or the battery's bad, or something is wrong with the engine, or it could be both. So we're going to go ahead and go to, let's see the speed track first. Okay. I cannot do that yet. You want to know why? Where's the engine? Oh, never mind. It's a supercar. It's always in the ass.
We're still playing week.
Wait a minute. Where is it? Where? Oh, there it is. You can't hide from me. Wait a minute. Access from engine bay. I'm in the engine bay. Boom. Don't worry, I can put it back. Okay, there we go. You know, you see how some of the rust is on this engine? Some of that rust is why it's acting up is that the engine is also destroyed a little bit. This is the one that you were talking about. No, this is not the Zonda. This is the other one. Wow, this thing takes a lot of fucking oil. Game mechanics. What's the term we use for Rockstar Logic? This is car mechanic simulator. Alright, let's see if I can be able to... Oh, wait a minute. Nope. See, even the body is a little bit damaged, too. You get a little bit of scratches here and there. I can. And I see everything. See, like the lines right in here? Look at the lines on the hood. Now you see it? Alright, see where the dot is? Now stay with it. Don't fall in the dot, just keep your eyes right there. It's probably the video, but I can see it. And yeah, there's a lot of scratches everywhere. Let me look at the door. The door, okay, so you see the door? See how it's all like nice and smooth and clean? Look at the body. You can see a little bit kind of roughness. Rough. Let me see if I can take a picture with my phone. Oh well. I'll do that later. Yeah, I'm gonna, whenever I get to it, I'm gonna work on it. That's because it's all fucked up. I mean, not to mention the person who built the vehicle didn't, fix, he just used whatever parts he can fix, and whatever he couldn't fix, he threw away. That's what I do, except for the ones that I can't fix all the way, I throw away. I don't care. If it's not 100%, it don't go on the vehicle. What's the point? Unless it's also a classic or an old school. It is. That's just because it's in the stock gearbox. And I don't want to tamper with this vehicle because this is the only one I got. I mean, I kind of messed up on one vehicle. The other one was a complete success, and that was the first vehicle I did. I believe I should, and I'm about to bring it up. You know that chrome card that I was talking about? No. That was. This is like the one with the engine scoop. You know that one day that you wanted me on Red Dead? It was like last week. Yeah. Now I don't think I showed it to where I showed what I did to it, like when I modified the gearbox, right? I didn't show what it can do until last video, but I'm gonna show it to you personally. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this back. I gotta figure out what car it is because I got multiple. There it is. After I show you this, I'm gonna get back to that build. Yeah, this one. It's beautiful. Yeah, this chrome looks a whole lot like more like platinum. But at least it looks more realistic. This is technicality the drive. Either you do like you test the suspension, the brakes, the acceleration, top speed. That's just it. That'll tell you. The top speed on this thing is 269 kilomiles per hour. It does, but however, that's not in stock. That's the one where I tampered with and successfully tampered with it. Oh, it's definitely better than stock. That's a muscle car. That's an old school muscle car. I made it go 269. Oh yeah. Yeah, go bed. You're getting the shits? Wait a minute. You getting the sheets? You're eating the shits. Okay. Well, you do what you do. I know what you mean, bud. You're eating the sheets because you're hungry, but you're also not paying attention on what you're eating because you're tired. I got you. But you know I'm right? Yeah. Actually, no. I mean, it's a kinda. I gotta go to the DMV to get a new license. Other than that, after that, then yeah, I'll be on. But that's, I don't know. Depends on when I go to the DMV because I gotta get that done. No. I'm off this weekend. I work Wednesday and Thursday just this week. Yeah, it's like every other week it alternates. So for this week, no, it's this week I'm off Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When Monday morning hits, I'm back on my work schedule. From Monday night, I work Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then vice versa to the week I'm in right now. Alright. Not really. Alright, so we're gonna change things up. I'm not gonna build that Mazda X3 or RX3. No, I already built the the RX7. I sold that bitch. I'm gonna find that fucking Charger or the Challenger. There it is. And yes, it is gonna be a rusted piece of crap. Oh no! Oh, never mind. A whole lot. I mean, not too much. I mean, got a couple rust parts here. It's good. It needs to get detailed. It needs a new fender. It needs a side view mirror here. It's also gonna need a new license plate on both sides. But if you look through there in the grill, that engine is terrible. Does this thing even run? Let's take a look. Yep. It's got the nice good old air filter. Wait a minute. There is no air filter. It's just the base. Yeah, that's just the base. The question is, does it have a start? Nope, I can't even start this bitch. There's no starter. The starter sits right here. Here's the gearbox. You got your starter slot right here. You got your drive shaft here. You got your brake servo here. You got your main engine components here. Now, your tailpipes don't need to be connected to start the engine. Just to let you know. It don't need to. Unless you want, you know, exhaust coming from the actual end and not underneath your car where it looks like your car's on fucking fire. These rims are ugly as hell. We're gonna have to find some Dodge. We're gonna have to put some Dodge rims on that bitch. I will, after I get done with its cousin. Let's see. But I'm gonna go and smoke a cigarette real quick. You know, we mechanics love our cigarettes before doing some major work because we're not allowed to smoke in the building. Alright, you have a good night. Oh, it's true. With all that oil everywhere, you can catch that place in a heartbeat in fire. With compressed air, with compressed air as well, and gas. Yeah, you make your whole body look like a damn shish kebab. Good night, Wiki. Alright, alright. I'm back at it again with a white glass. Alright. So we need brake systems. So we're gonna go to the parts. We're gonna go to brakes. We're gonna need these. We're gonna need 2 of those. We're gonna need 2 of those. I don't think I'm gonna need any brake calipers. Okay, that side is done. We're gonna go ahead and add the spring system in. And we're gonna put the wheel hub bearing in. The wheel hub cap. Brake pads, and here's a moment of truth. I need a cylinder. And there we go. Front and back suspension are up and good. We're gonna drop it down. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna add some parts. Do we have one of these? No, we don't. Do we have one of these? No, we don't. Okay, so we need one of these. And we need one of these. Then the fan's gonna be in the front of the engine, which is gonna be right in here. There we go. Does this one need? No, they don't need those 2 pieces, but I do have 2 of them just in case if that. Alright, so since we already have it down. Oh, I don't even. Okay, so I don't need that. So I am going to go to here, go to battery. Because I forgot I sold the battery even though I didn't want to. But hey, a good battery, a new battery will always do. Next up is let's build the engine. So we're building a V8, so pistons. So we're going to need 8 piston rings. Do we have any rod caps? No, we don't. We're gonna need 8 of those. Do we have? Nope. So we need 3 crankshaft bearing caps. I'm gonna go ahead and put all the pistons in. Now, normally, whenever you're about to put a piston in, always put the cap on after you slide the piston in. Of course, you also need lube to between the rod cap and the piston, between the crankshaft, so it doesn't cause any grinding or issues. Alright, so we're going to start with the bottom, so we need an oil pan. Because of course this one didn't come with one. And we're going to need a V8, OHV, and then C. C is just the particular one that we need. Now, most people are asking, why is there a bolt right here? That's where you drain the oil. I'll be right back. Now, most people like, oh, well, why start from the bottom, then start from the top? Well, the bottom always has less pieces, and the top has the majority of the pieces, so you want to get the lower amount done first before you start working on the top, because, well, it just makes more perfect sense. Because some of these pieces you cannot add until that bottom is completed. And this game is a little bit accurate, except for when it comes to the chassis. And we're about to flip that engine over. When you're doing this, normally you would have your top or your bottom, either one. Actually, no. I'll take that back. It's always the bottom arm that's in first after you put the cross member. Because in reality, you're not going to have your front steering knuckle, floating in midair. That is just inaccurate. Because it's not really attached to anything. So, we're going to add parts. Anything that is... Nope. Okay. So right now we got the camshaft. And we are looking for a camshaft V8 OHB, and then the letter at the end is a C. There you go. Now, as you can see, of course, we get the this part, and then in the middle we're gonna have the intake. So outside is outtake or exhaust, and then the intake is always going to be in between both cylinder heads, but you have to add the cylinder heads before you can add that. So we got a D and we got two of them. So we're going to go to engine. So you get your engine block. Most of the stuff is in alphabetical order. And these are the two pieces, the pieces that we need. Normally, most people are like, oh, well, there's one right there, and then there's the other one. Well, the other one is for a different particular vehicle. Wait a minute. Did I just buy the wrong one? Yeah, I did. About one of each, or two of each. And then there you go. So there's an 8 engine, so 1, 2, 3. So there's 8 on each side. So I'm going to need 16. Since we're already in alphabetical order, we're going to go ahead and get most of the top engine parts. So that's the exhaust, which of course the exhaust is actually shown right here. So we need an exhaust manifold V8, okay, with a D at the end, which is right here. Now, do I have any sparks? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. And there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have enough. So we got a filter here. We got an ignition coil B, but we'll get with that later. So we're going to keep going down until we get to here. Now, which one did I need? I need D. Now we're going to need a four barrel, I believe. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's a different one. But yeah, it's still a 4 barrel. And if this is part of the engine, we are going to go ahead and add one of those, one of those. I don't know if I saved the fuel tank or if there was one. We're going to go ahead and buy one of those. For each one of those. We're going to need 2 of those. No, which one did I need? F. Did I read that right? Yeah. And then all we get is the filter. So I kind of figured out why that one vehicle I couldn't finish completely, because whenever you add a filter that's not attached to the engine, but it's in the and still underneath the hood, that is for clip A. Clip B is for your ignition distributor and your ignitional distributor cap. Now we need those rods. If I'm not mistaken, that was it. So there's 3. Yeah, so I'm gonna need 16. So 10, 6, there we go. Okay, so since this one, after putting the first one in, it didn't show a rocker arm, so this one's going to be a multi-rocker arms. And that's a good thing. Because then you don't have to, manually put one on this side and then one on the other. Now, which one do I need? H, D? I think, yeah, it's D. I'll buy 2 of those. And then, as soon as I put this piece in, there's the cap. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. No, I can add the fuel. Actually, no, I cannot. Alright, so all we have is ignition wires, the base, yep. So now we're basically almost done with the top. Now, which base do I need? A V8. Okay, so last letter is F, so. Alright, ignition wires. V8 OHVD. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially done with the top. The only thing we need to do actually, no, I did not add the filter. So we're gonna go down. Oh, huh. All right. Now it's the fun part. The most challenging parts. So we need a cam gear. Now we need a timing chain. Now we need a water pump V8. I'm gonna need an arm A and an arm B. Now these are the housings for the power pump steering and the alternator. I believe this is the one that we needed. I didn't see exactly which one I needed. I need V8 OHVF. Alright, so we're gonna go to the server team. The reason why I didn't do the full name is because we're gonna need multiple belts. So we're looking for a 17 belt B V8OHV. Okay. C. Now we're going to need a 17 belt A V8 OHV C. Then we're going to need a radiator fan. I think I bought the wrong one. Nope, I bought the right one. The remaining pieces are the exhaust, and of course the back. Alright, so all we need is license plates, body, interior, and exhaust. And then this car is, and rims and tires. And then this car is completed. So we're going to go to body parts. No. I need a... So we don't need a front bumper. Or back bumper. So we're good on bumpers. So, glass, doors, fenders, hood, and trunk.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wow. She's looking pretty. No. I want to do something. eyesight is kind of getting weirdish a little bit. So it's 235 60R. Yeah, we're gonna change the rim because the rims just does not fit this car at all. 235. R. Is that 15? No, 16s. And that is for the rims and tires. Then we're gonna do times 4. So we're gonna go to here, we're gonna back out, we're gonna go to rims. I'm gonna search Dodge. Rim. Alright, so we're gonna find anything that is Dodge. And there's Dodge Challenger. There's Ram, and that's going to be going for the truck. I really do not want to put the Atlanta tires on it, so we're going to look for a clean rim to put on it. That looks like a truck's rim. But yes, it is with Dodge. I want to give it, you know, the, you know what? That would do. Even though it's not, you know, perfect, it's basically for the Viper, but who cares? Okay, so that's just for the rims. Tires. Well, we're gonna go with a clean build. This isn't gonna be a race, so we're gonna go with standard B. We're gonna go with 4, 16. Alright, so this is my little cheat code. It's not really a cheat code, so don't get your pennies on the wad. No, I'm copying the tire set that was originally on it, and then just replacing them with new ones, but with standard tires instead. Let's see what the original tires were. A vintage tire. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, I know this is a vintage car, but it looks better with standards. Atlanta, come on. We're not gonna put Atlanta vehicle Atlanta tires on a Dodge. You gotta be fucking kidding me. So all we got is the exhaust, and paint. So the reason why I'm copying the tires is I'm getting tired of, you know, some of them poking out too much, some of them are too big, some of them are too small. Now, I would understand if I'm building like a, you know, a dragger, but these three are just going to be normal. If I get another Challenger and another Charger, I will do a supercharged build for both of them, if I can do the same thing with this one. Yes, I can. And I'll do the same thing to both of those. I'm gonna feel really stupid doing this, but who cares? I have 3 tires, 2 of them were balanced, 1 of them is not. And then I have 2 that were balanced and 2 of them were not. 1 of them wasn't even put together yet. And you're asking me, why am I... Is it the rim? Is it, you know, it doesn't look right? No, the rims look fine, the tires look fine. It's just the color of the rims I don't like. And you can't paint a rim. I mean, you can, but it's not accurate to paint it with a tire on it. Especially when the tire's brand new and in good shape. So, now it says that you can change the color of the lights. No, that's false. I've even tried it. No, it's just the outline of the light socket. So that's why I haven't tampered with that. It should indicate on one of them that, no. Well, it's not indicating that they're a different color. So it's just a random guess. So instead of when I'm done with this one, I am actually going to pick one from the back. Okay, so maybe a little bit lighter. Let's see if that will work. Okay, that also didn't work. Okay, so we are going to have to change the color. Do I want to change the color? Not necessarily. So instead of yeah, it's not gonna work. I guess you can't turn them to it unless it ends up does showing that it's Chrome now. But I doubt it. Wait a minute. That's incorrected. Alright, that's 2 that are Chrome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to balance these 2. If the other 2 are not, then we're going to Chrome them. And we'll see from there. We got lucky in the 3rd wheel. Let's see how the 4th one looks. And the 4th one is a dud. Which that's a good thing, because that means 1 out of all of them, or 1 out of 3 is a dud. That means that I cannot miss the next one at all. Now we're going to...
Alright, man, I'll see you around.
Alright, you too. We're going to move to paint. We're going to paint it. Then we're going to bring it back. And I moved it to P, and I wanted to move it to paint, but I moved it back to here. Now I gotta find it. Which one am I on? No. Oh well, we're gonna look for some vehicles while we're there. I don't think I have one of these. It should be a fun build. Now, most people are like, oh, why are you staying? Well, it's not the other vehicles, it's the last one that I want. It's a Bentley. Yeah. Next car. See, I don't want these good conditional cars. I mean, I know they're not going to sell a rusted piece of shit here. That's an obvious. Some of it's going to have rusted on it. And that's part of being a mechanic, is we got to fix those. That is clean. Don't like the tires. However, I'm going to pass. And the reason for that is I already have one of those. But it's two of them are flat nose and then the other one's not. I already done one of those. It's beautiful. I do not want to do another one. I'm sorry. No. But the Bentley. The Bentley's what I want. Just look at that. And that's the end of the car auction. See, most people will try to buy every single car, but trust me, there are some DLC vehicles I haven't seen, like the Jeep, Cherokee. Either it's a Cherokee or it's a Grand. Yeah, it's a Grand Cherokee. Yeah. What am I saying? I've been up for 24 hours. Okay. 24 hours. And I'm about to hit the mattress. Mattress burn. Parking lot. Okay, so it's parking 2. Paint. There we go. Now, I know, I'm gonna postpone this for a little bit longer. But we got a junkyard, see what we can find, baby. If I can find a Ford or a Dodge Ram that's all rusted, I will do that instead of the Dodge Ram that I already have. If I find another Bentley, but not the one I just bought, I'm going to take it. If I find another Dodge Challenger or Challenger or both, I'll take both as well. But what we have here, this is another Porsche. I already done this one, and that was the last car I did. Now we're gonna Mach 1. No, it looks like a Mustang. What are you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bust. Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes we'll get lucky, sometimes we won't. Hey. That's just part of it. All I gotta do is license plates and exhaust. But I want to see something about the exhaust. License plate, I know what I could do with that. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So we are going to lift this up. I'm getting tired of seeing this car in this spot, so we're going to put it to C. That will be our, so this is episode 6, no, this is episode 7. Episode 9 we'll do the Challenger. We'll do this. later on, whenever I wake up. I nearly almost forgot about the interior. V8. So this is the front exhaust pipe. Where's it? It's a B. Okay, so that won't work. Alright. It was worth a try. I was going to try to make it chrome. Did I spell that right? No, it did not. So I'm gonna call back both of those, like, not the, yeah, actually I'm gonna call back both of them. Betty was correct. I wanted to do it in all caps. But we're gonna do Dreamer. No. I got a special license plate for we're gonna have Betty on the charger. We're gonna have Dreamer. Nah, fuck the regulations. The other ones I'm gonna get rid of. Oh. Okay. Now it's ready to come down. So Big Daddy-O is next. Alright, so we got a bench, 2 seats in front, and the steering wheel. So 4 pieces remain, and this car is complete, and I'm gonna take a fucking nap. So before anything else, I'm gonna look at what we need. Okay, so they're all chargers. So you know what? We did say that we were going to do that, so we are going to do that. I would just pull this one back out whenever. After we finish this one, I'll just send this one. We'll work on this one. And then we're going to put it right here, and then we're going to take a look, and then we're going to get the next 3 out. And that probably won't be during the weekend, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I did. But I do want to check one more thing, though. It didn't reset, okay. So, when we do our next supercharged builds, we're going to add these pieces to it. Let's see how bad of a beast we can make. Wait a minute, did I see piston? Yes, I did. Ooh. Oh, they even have spark plugs? I that could have made me a nice build, at least. But don't worry. We're going to keep these two. Oh, wait a minute. That is an RT. We're going to keep these two classics. And we're going to make the other two street. Or supercharged. With engine scoops. Yeah. Alright.